Oh yeah, pipe smokers. It's the Paul Gilson YouTube channel, and I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy, and happy Friday. We made it through the week. I got Saturday and Sunday off. I love it. Today is the 7th of February, 2025. We're going to have a great smoke together tonight. I'm not going to be smoking a pipe. I'm going to be smoking an expensive cigar. I'm going to be smoking a Perdomo Habanaba Robusto. Yep, right there. And it's bourbon barrel aged. I can't wait to smoke this. And we're not doing a review on it or anything, but for 5 cigars with shipping, it was about $58. So that's what we're going to be smoking right there instead of a pipe. Gorgeous Maduro wrapper. So that's easily a $10 cigar. It's a $10 cigar. Okay. And we have a beautiful bourbon glass, full, well, half full, 3-4 fingers of bourbon with an ice cube. So cheers. Grab whatever you want to smoke. Grab whatever you want to drink. And let's have a Friday night smoke together. Oh, that bourbon's so good. It's Michter's bourbon. Look it up. We'll be right back, and we're going to start something on fire. Oh yeah, so I snapped the end cap off, and it seems like it's really kind of dehydrated, but I don't know. Let's smoke it anyways, see what happens, you know. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't smell any bourbon on this either. They're supposed to be bourbon barrel aged. What the fuck? I don't taste any bourbon yet. And I don't smell any at all on this. It's kind of burning unevenly. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Smooth but strong. Oh yeah. Now she's starting to fully burn. Ah. I love the Robustos. The Robustos I like the most. They're 5 inches long by 50 gauge. This one's a 54 gauge, which is a little bigger, but that's fine. And cigars, I inhale them. Guys might be like, holy smokes, really? Yeah, I do. Not on every puff, but every now and then I'll inhale it. It's a good cigar. But I don't taste no bourbon. And they said they were bourbon barrel aged. I taste zero bourbon at all. So if you're looking for a bourbon barrel aged cigar, that one would not be the one you want to buy. It's not as advertised. But it is a great cigar. I think it's got Nicaraguan filler. Nicaragua, yeah. I know more about pipes and pipe tobacco than I do about cigars, but I saw these, I ordered them. I was like, what the hell? Why not? Definitely smooth enough to inhale. If you're a cigarette smoker, you can inhale this. Oh, yeah. Got our glass of bourbon here. Cheers. Oh, that's good. So we have my bourbon aging here, my blend, which is 48% Red Virginia, 32% Latakia, 16% Oriental, but it's Izmir Turkish, which is like premium, and 4% Perique. So, you know, if you're blending, you got to write down what you got in there. All right. This is a great cigar. I'm not disappointed in this cigar at all. It doesn't taste like bourbon at all, but I'm not disappointed. It is a great cigar. Yeah. Let's see what this smells like. These bourbon barrel chunks have been perking in there for 3 days now. And it smells just like Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding bourbon barrel aged. Smells exactly like it. Gonna leave that alone for 30 days. And then I'm gonna press it, and then I'm gonna slice it. We'll see what happens there. So as far as the plum pudding, my buddy Rob Honky, I pronounced his first name wrong. I pronounced him Rich Honky. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. But my buddy Rob Honky told me about Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding bourbon barrel aged. And he says it's on smokingpipes.com. And I went on there like I shared with you, and I ordered 6 tens. It was $144. If you order 5 tens or more, you get a 3% discount, free shipping. I ordered 6. I got about 8 ounces or so of it. Got another 12 ounces coming in. And I'm going to pop those babies right open because they do. Now, these Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding bourbon barrel aged blends, they come, they're not a tin, all right? At least the ones I got before. They were basically paper. All right, so I let mine sit for 3 years. It didn't dry out. It did a little bit, but not bad. So if you get those, you don't want to age them in the tin. Open them up. You can squeeze it. You can tell if it's made out of paper or if it's real tin. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. But mine were all made out of paper, like the pop open biscuits, type of container. You don't want to age them in that. Open them up, fill up a mason jar. A mason jar like this, it'll hold probably maybe 6 ounces at the most. Well, if it's pressed into a crumble cake, like this Ahab's Comfort, that's a whole pound that's in there, okay? And this is actually pressed, so you might be able to fit a pound in there. Oh, yeah. That is a good cigar. You can tell a good wrapped cigar, if it burns down and you've got like 2 inches of ash still on it, and the ash hasn't fallen off, supposedly that means it's a well-made cigar. Doesn't necessarily have to be of quality ingredients. This one definitely is good. This would be perfect, the perfect size, 5 inches by 54 gauge, to sit around the campfire. It's not a Churchill size where it's 8 inches long and a 2-hour commitment. You can sit and enjoy this. You can let it go out and relight it. Oh, yeah. That's a good cigar. Cheers, my friends. Yeah. So if you want that Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding bourbon barrel aged, you better hop on it. It's a Seattle Pipe Club blend, and it's made by Sutliff. So the only people that have it is smokingpipes.com. And when it's gone for good. There's nothing that's going to replace it. I feel so relaxed tonight. I got a beautiful pine scent candle going over here. Look at that candle. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Yeah. Got a great cigar. For some reason, my subscriber count is like gotten a kick in the butt and it's going up. I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't been singing. Who knows? Oh my gosh. I've already gone through 15 minutes. Oh, I inhaled that one. Oh, that's good. That's a good cigar. See how the ash is burning on that? It actually, if it was hydrated correctly, fully, it would like be burning like almost perfectly even, which this one's not. I'm a little disappointed. When you buy cigars from a cigar company, they should come hydrated. You shouldn't have to rehydrate them. But I'll take these out. I'll put them in my bag that I've got my Boveda packs in. I'll get them up to 68%, humidity. As I'm smoking this, though, it's getting better and better. I mean, I kind of wet the end, which probably affected. I kind of licked the whole cigar because, like, when I clipped it, it was kind of raggedy, which meant. And then I took the end cap and it crumbled in my hands. I almost didn't do this video with a cigar because of that. Oh, yeah. So I had yesterday off, went in today, talking to my boss, and he's like, how'd your date go? So I told him the whole story, and he's like, well, you can date me. This is fine, deal. We'll go out, we'll have one beer together, a nice dinner. It'll be a hell of a lot better. you know. If a woman is still crazy by the time she reaches 50, there ain't no turning her back. I think Robert Cornelius was like, that guy cracks me up, man. Robert Cornelius, I love his comments. He's like, you should have videotaped the whole date. No, what the fuck? Somebody else jokingly said, oh, I think you should give her a second chance, Paul. No. She's blocked. See, a lot of women are crazy because they, how should I say this? Most women that are single are crazy. And the reason why they are, because they haven't had a good man in their life, all right, is my hypothesis. And their lives are fucked up. They blame everybody else for their problems that they have in their life. And no good guy wants that, all right? What a guy wants is real simple. An attractive lady, if you're an attractive guy, all right, that's at least as attractive as you are, okay? I'd probably rate myself a 6 or 7 out of 10. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So I should have a 6 or 7 girl that I can spend time with that is going to listen to the voice of reason. I'm not her boss, and she's not mine. She doesn't try to change you. She accepts who you are. If she has a problem with something that you're doing, she'll mention it. But it's a give and take kind of thing. You know? She's got to be laid back, just laid back and cool. Just enjoy life. Take it as it comes. Enjoy the partnership that you share. And not be fucking crazy. Last fucking 3 or 4 girls that I dated, they were all crazy. They had 2 things in common. Number 1, they were all crazy. Bat ass crazy. Number 2, they never listened to the voice of reason. If they asked me something, my opinion on something, they were assholes. All right? I would tell them my opinion to their situation or problem. They never took advantage of good advice. And I guess the third one, they all had eating disorders. And they all said the same thing. I have an eating disorder because that's the only thing that I control. If I don't want to eat for a week, I won't eat for a week. I'll lose weight, whatever. That is a mental illness in itself. So, I guess I'm going to start having to fucking have them fill out applications or something. Because I'm not a bad looking guy. I'm not a Brad Pitt or a Tom Cruise. You know? I'm going to have to start asking these questions right up front. Do you take any medications? Do you have an eating disorder? Do you have a daddy-daughter problem? Do you respect your partner's advice when you ask for advice? Do you listen to the voice of reason? Or do you just do what you want? Are you going to try to change me? Here's the way I am. I'm not afraid to describe myself. Look, I go to work 9 hours a day. I come home. I enjoy having a few beers, do my videos, work on my pipes, make myself dinner, relax, and go to bed, all right? I live a pretty simple life, and I love it that way. So I'm going to have to start having them fill out applications, yeah. Going to have to start doing interviews before the first date so I don't spend a bunch of money and end up with some crazy lady that I just can't wait to get away from. I'll tell you what, that date, the night before last, actually physically made me sick. And I'll tell you why. I think women with eating disorders, personality disorders and stuff, I think that they actually have evil spirits inside of them. They want her to be rebellious. And I think that being in the presence of somebody that, you know, you're thinking about dating and all of a sudden those evil spirits come out, it's a spiritual thing. John Kruger will agree with me, all right? It's a spiritual thing. And I'm in tune with the Lord. I really am. And being presented and facing those spirits that are inside of this girl that I dated a couple nights ago made me physically sick. I physically came home. I had the worst headache in the world. Woke up the same day, next day. I had to take the day off. It was horrible, and I don't want to have to go through that. A good man is willing to risk life and limb to go out to his job, make a living for his family. And women should start to appreciate that. I remember back in the 70s when they wanted to be equal to men. All right. There's things that as a man, I can't do things that a woman does. I don't want to be like a woman. I don't want to try to compete and be better than a woman. But somehow the last few generations want to be equal or better to men than men. And they lost their role. I know what my role is as a man. My role is to love and cherish my wife. My role is to go out and make the bacon. All right? My role is to be there for her. But I think women have lost where they really belong. So they feel out of control. And when they feel out of control, they get eating disorders, stuff like that. That's one thing they can control because they feel so out of control. They starve themselves because it's like, all right, I can control that. It's messed up. I don't know. What's your thoughts? Anyways, we've gone on long enough, way long enough. Anyways, pipe smokers, I'm going to finish up this cigar. I'm going to relax. Paul the Pipe Guy, over and out. I'd love to hear your thoughts.